Strike a match, let it burn till the world's on fire. I wanna see a chain reaction and see the flames burn higher. I wanna see a world alive. I wanna see the orphans laughing.
LifeGroup is an opportunity for people to get together outside of the church in less of a formal setting. You can be more relaxed and have a lot of fellowship together and eat food. That's important. And have a Bible study and learn about God in a way that's probably more natural to some people that are not used to going to church.
To me, a small group is learning about God. You learn about God and a relationship with Him by seeing other people have a relationship with Him in a way that is less restrained than what you see at church. It's easier to see what God is doing in and with other people when you're not in a setting with time restraints and things like that.
Life groups where you get together away from the church in an intimate setting where people can let their guard down and answer and talk about things honestly without giving the churchy answers and just be open and honest.
I wanna strike a match and watch it bring salvation.
Yes, we've led LifeGroup in our home before, and we have just a lot of people come together. We have a lot of good fellowship, and we have a Bible study together. I think it was good for everybody. I know that a lot of the guys opened up to me. I was able to counsel them in ways that probably would not have happened in the church setting.
Something that happens when you're not in a place that already has kind of a system set up. When you're at somebody's house, it's like being at a friend's house, and that's what grew out of it. The ladies there were friends, and we ministered to each other outside of small groups. We became a community and a family that didn't have anything to do with church necessarily. We were sisters in Christ and we went to church together, but we became friends as much as we were church members together. The thing for me I found was I got to learn from people who were further along in their walk, and then they moved on to other groups, and then I found myself walking in the same role that they had walked in for me with other people. And I got to see myself change because I got to see people going before me, and then I was kind of surprised to find myself at the place where they were when I met them.
My first experience of Life Group was when we were doing the survival kit, and not only did it kind of help me look at my testimony and realize how I got to my life before Christ, how I came to Christ, and what my life was like after, but we got to know people in our group that more than just saying hi at church or seeing them out on the street time. We got to know them on a different level, and it was a lot more intimate. And we just got to know them, had a lot of fun together.
Previously, when I've been in a life group, we got to know people more personally, and we did more things outside of the church, and our families blended even more. Just got to enjoy each other and see each other in a different atmosphere.
Because I went from just being part of a small group to really, whenever we started doing small groups, I became a leader and facilitated some things, and I feel like for me it helped me to see my walk with the Lord different, but also to see people in the life group, how they changed. And you can see them
surrounded by the hands of mercy.
I hope that a lot of people go to life groups that are not coming to Bible study. I think, and I hope that it'll draw those people into fellowship with us and God, and they'll learn more about the Word from it, and find out that they do actually have a family here that will love on them and take care of them and help them out.
I don't think that if you have it in your homes, that some people that would not come to church, that are scared, like to come to church, would come to somebody's house. Your neighbor or say a good friend would come and feel comfortable at your house, and they would experience God that way first, and then maybe later would come to church. And they're fun. Yeah, you get to know somebody on a totally different level. You just experience them, and you grow personally.
I feel like the life group's going to be beneficial to Vision of Faith is because we're a small church, and the early church didn't meet in a building for the first 400 years, so they met in people's homes, and it was they did things. They were had meals together, had prayer together, and they in a smaller setting, it just you open up and the walls come down, and things can we can begin to pray and see people in a different light. I think people are beneficial to our church. So I want to just challenge people that are not coming to Bible study or haven't come to Bible study. I just want to encourage everybody to be involved in the life group. So pick one and go to it and be faithful.
Life group is community.
Life group is community.